Hello everybody. Today I'm going to do another bottle review for you. And one thing that I really like about doing bottle reviews is I get to tell my recommendations for you. I get to say what I'd like you to drink, and I don't get the reaction of, I don't want to. I wanted the blue glass. Or just plain old nonsensical screaming. So there's that. I'm Tim, the Suburban Dad, and today I'm going to do a fresh crack on a bottle that I recently brought back from Texas. Brand new release as of this year, Balcones Pilgrimage. Let's get to it. So Pilgrimage is a whiskey, it's not a bourbon, disclaimer. It is made with their Golden Promise malted barley, and from there it's aged in used whiskey barrels. So when it's not a bourbon, you can use previously used barrels to age it. Bourbon has to be brand new, charred oak barrel. So this one aged in used whiskey barrels and is finished in Sauternes wine casks. So Sauternes, I think, who knows if I'm saying that right? Some of you probably do. I'm not a wine guy, but it's a dessert wine, and so I've not had it that I know of. Very curious to see how this tastes. Like I said, brand new bottle. Go ahead and open it. This comes in at 117 proof, and it's called Pilgrimage. It's a new project that they're doing. This is the first release, the first year that they're doing it, and basically the theme is journey and adventure and travel. So it's kind of fitting for me that I got this while I was on a journey visiting my brother down in Texas. All right, so let's go ahead and get a pour in the glass. Intrigued already. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to let that breathe for a second. It's 117 proof, so it's going to be substantial, but it's not. I frequently enjoy bourbons and whiskeys that are in the 120s. That's just something I've gravitated to as my palate has expanded. So 117 proof is, like I said, you'll notice a little punch there, but it's definitely doable. I'm going to try it neat tonight. It's always great to experiment with a new bottle. First neat, and then you could try adding a little drop or two of water to open it up a little bit, or if it's really needing to be tamed down, a little bit of ice maybe. So we got a very nice amber color to this, and wow, on the nose right away, a lot of sweetness. Like I said, Sauternes is a dessert wine, so that makes sense. It's finished in those casks. A lot of sweetness and fruit. Oh man, hold on, getting it, like powdered sugar. Yeah, just like popsicle almost. Very sugary scent, so I'm excited to try it. Cheers. Okay, smooth is the first adjective that comes to mind. Smooth, sweet, a little bit of spice to it. Now, if you haven't seen a bunch of my videos yet, I don't claim to have a sophisticated palate. I have a somewhat educated palate, so I try and use just simple terms. I haven't expanded into very minute details of flavors so far. Maybe I will as my whiskey journey continues, but for now I try and keep it simplistic, basic terms that most people will understand. Okay, let's have another sip. Wow, this is fantastic. A lot of flavor to unpack. It drinks at a slightly lower proof as far as the alcohol burn, but the amount of flavor and complexity is easily at that 117 mark, if not even higher. Definitely some fruit, a little bit of citrus in there, like orange. Sweet fruit, candied fruit almost. Just a nice, rich, full feel to it on the tongue. So not thin and watery, nice robust profile. It definitely is on the sweeter side. So if, I like to drink whatever whiskey suits my mood or food that I'm eating. This is a sweet one. Very tasty, but it is sweet and fruity. I have their bottle of Lineage, which is another single malt whiskey from them, and it also is fruity and sweet. This one just kicks it up a notch with the higher proof. I get a very sugary, fruity flavor to it. Not in an overwhelmingly off-putting way, but yeah, definitely that. Not as much on the caramel, vanilla side. Definitely fruit and sweet is what I get. Not disappointed. Glad I was able to snag it. This is not one that's going to be widely available. Sorry if I get your hopes up about getting this. I was able to snag the last bottle on the shelf down in Texas, in San Antonio. And if you're in Texas, definitely look for this. Grab it. It was just released only a few months ago. Brand new release. I would highly recommend it. It was, I think it was like 65, 75 bucks, somewhere in there. Absolutely worth it. A very good one to add to the collection. Again, fits the fruity, sweet profile. So that's what's to expect on this one. Thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to sharing more content and videos with you. And to stay up to date with that, you know what to do. You subscribe to the channel. Go ahead. Until next time, cheers.